Hey, very good evening. So this is my second video for my diary in terms of rehabilitation following a brain injury that happened on the 14th of September. It's interesting that the first 2 weeks following this injury, I was unable to document anything about it, either written or verbal. But it was only on Monday this week that I actually started feeling better cognitively and sharp. So I decided to document it every day. And the reason that I'm going to do that is because, firstly, I had a chat with Peter Finici today, and Peter said that there is no science in head injuries really, because we can't do a randomized clinical controlled trial. So this could contribute to medical knowledge one day, potentially. So that's quite interesting. Second thing is I might quite like to try and write a book about it if it's long recovery, if it's a successful recovery. Even if it's not long or successful, it'd be fun to try and document it. But it's going to be quicker for me to articulate it verbally than writing it. In terms of features of my recovery so far, it's interesting. Insomnia is the big thing now. The last 2 weeks, 14th of September onwards, for a fortnight, I was exhausted, didn't have any focus, motivation, attention, energy. Lethargy was massive. Sleeping loads, which is very unlike me. So feeling a bit dim, like not sharp as a tack, but as if the tack is blunted a bit at the end. I hated that, absolutely hated it. That switched on Monday, where suddenly, I don't know what happened. I know what happened, what kickstarted it. I didn't sleep. So I didn't sleep because I tried to go to sleep, but then I got up at like 1 or 2 or something, and I just started writing. And I started writing for the first time like this. So this is coherent slides for various things that I'm doing at work on nice cast stone paper, which I quite like. But anyway, so then that on Monday, I was up for standing for 21 hours, I think, in the day. I went to bed at 4:30 for 3 hours. I meant to go to sleep only for 1 hour, but slept through the alarm. And then now the major thing really is struggling to get to sleep. I'm trying my best to, so this is positive. Like the lights are on blue in the evenings because hopefully that, I don't know whether it works as science, but it helps me. My bed's made, changed the sheet to a nice cotton sheet. I'm going to go to bed soon and hopefully just knock out. Because before this episode, it's worth noting that over lockdown, March, April, May, June, my biohacking journey made it so positive in terms of my sleep and health that now it's difficult. So last night there was a big problem. First kind of proper good solid bowel motion today, which is good. Well formed, very kind of solid, I guess, but soft, right consistency, no kind of messy on the paper, which is also good. Might sound a bit weird, but I'm convinced that there's a link between the gut microbiome and the gut-brain axis in terms of neurological recovery. Also, there was a conversation with Yang that was quite interesting, where he said about his friend and his colleague who doctors were reluctant about fish oil because there's no evidence. And I'm like taking the view, well, where's the evidence that there's harm? So why not give it a go? Peter Finici, as I said, saying it's difficult to take a scientific approach to head injuries and do randomized controlled trials. There's a little comment that also I made to my mum today about night and immunity, and as you get older it's harder and harder. So I'm just very fortunate that, you know, I had one day where I couldn't sleep because I was writing and working, but I don't at least have a whole career about it. Still finding a little bit of difficulty word finding. Got into a little bit of trouble with a live stream that I did today, where I inadvertently said I don't want to be responsible for going murdering my grandmother, so I'm going to be standing outside potentially in the rain with a umbrella, and people said something like it was scaremongering and it wasn't very good. Also had difficulty finding the word lip and lid and eyelid, and I was mixing that up today. I can't remember everything that I did in the video yesterday, which was a bit disappointing. I know I said some stuff that I would talk about in the video today, and I haven't looked at it and I can't remember it, so I failed that test, which is a shame. I know it's something about the patient pathway and the differences between acute golden hour trauma care and then long-term neuro-ob. So that's 5 minutes for today. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you.